Well, cheers and how do you do, Buckaroos? How the heck are you? So I've got one here, the newest seasonal from Springfield Brewing Company, the Cali. Springfield Brewing Company, Mexican style copper ale. So it's basically an ale version of a Vienna style lager. Uh, anyway, copper colored ale with a toasty body, clean, crisp finish, 5%. Let me read a little bit from their website. Yeah, yeah, baby. Anyway, copper copper color ale with a toasty malt body and a crisp finish, Bohemian Pilsner, Munich and Vienna malts from Weyermann Malting in Bamberg, Germany. From the backbone of this great ale, after the special mash, a combination of German hops were added to be the wort to balance the brew. When the batch was fermented with our house ale yeast, this young brew was given a generous aging period to allow flavors to mature and mellow. So if you followed all of that, basically what they're getting at is unlike a certain Mexican Vienna style lagers, this contains no adjuncts. So even though it's an ale, it does have that color you want. I had a few of these already. Not today, last weekend. I didn't get around to doing a video for it. Nice malt nose. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. Yeah, a lot of great toasted malt. Again, even though this isn't lagered, you still get that nice crisp finish that you really want with a beer like this. And it doesn't finish lazy like the macro counterparts of the beer. That toasted malt just kind of lingers on you in a very nice way, not in an off-putting way. It's just put together well. This is a good, easy drinking beer. It might be one I would recommend to non-craft drinkers that you may think could take a little malt. They just don't want necessarily hoppier beers, especially if you're if your macro drinking friends drink an occasional amber bock or shiner bock. I think they this is a little bit more pronounced malt than that, but it's in that same ballpark and it is much cleaner than either of those I referenced. It's put together well. It's a nice change of pace, yeah. I try to tell people there's a lot of folks. I have some macro drinking friends that are afraid of anything that isn't, extremely pale yellow. It's not the color that makes a beer heavy. So I've had a lot of folks drink a beer like this and like it once they get past that the color is dark. I don't like dark beer. Well, it's not a dark beer, just darker than you're used to drinking. Anyway, yeah, Springfield Brewing Company does some fine stuff. I really miss that wet hot pilsner though. I hope they get around to bottling that last year. It was only available at the brewery, but I did pick up a few crowlers of it because it really was that good. It was just enjoyable as hell at the brewery. I wanted to have some at home to drink. I would love to see that bottled next year because, like I said, it really is that good. And this is interesting as well. I figure they're coming up with this. As we're getting ready to head into Cinco de Mayo, they want to have a Mexican-esque offering, I suppose. But the problem with that philosophy, I suppose, the people that drink those beers are going to drink them. They're not going to switch over to a beer like this. But I kind of see where they're going. This is for craft beer drinkers to drink to not have to buy that other beer, maybe. So there you go. Anyways, I digress. Uh, Cheese whiz. Yes, nice. You get nice toasted malt notes. I get maybe just hold on. Let me take a drink. I'm actually just getting the slightest bit of slightest hint of was what I meant to say of a nutty toffee. Not necessarily a sweet way, but that kind of you just kind of feel that essence of toffee, just a little bit of nuttiness. Just the slightest suggestion. of hazelnut. And I went and got pretentious on you. I hate when I do that. There you go. Anyways, anyway, I digress. I am time to beer whisperer, beer evangelist, bro, living beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, man. Ain't bad at all, man. It's just an easy drinking beer. All around, good guy. Have a good one.